Fox Weather is your Hurricane HQ, and Tropical Storm Dexter continues to move out to sea. This has had quite an interesting life, if you will. Got some wind shear ripping through the system, tearing it apart. Even the center has been exposed for a couple of days now. It doesn't mean much for the United States mainland. It gave us some large swells earlier, but right now those would be the concern for cruise ships in the open Atlantic, and of course they'll be watching that closely. Dexter continues to move east-northeast at about 18 miles per hour. Moving into some very, very strong winds. You can see those storms bubbling up and just getting pulled apart. Dexter, for a minute there, even just a couple days ago, the center was just exposed. Typically, that's when we see these things fall apart or start to weaken. Some strong winds aloft have helped to intensify some of those winds as well. When you take a look at this and we watch the path of it, continues this journey, perhaps with those stronger winds, maybe see a little intensification, but it's due to those winds. It is, however, with looking at the National Hurricane Center, talking about perhaps starting to see a warm front develop and maybe even signs of a cold front. So it would be getting its source of energy from different sources, from the air masses, as opposed to the warmer waters, and we could start to see further weakening with the system here. The water vapor loop showing those stronger winds aloft, also some drier air, which is also helping to pull this thing off to the north and northeast. Notice you can really see where those winds are getting pulled into that fast lane. I like to call it like a fast lane of cars, and those cars are moving quickly, and it's just pulling apart anything that gets in its way. When we take a look at the mid-level winds, right about 18,000 feet or so. Remember, jets fly at about 30,000, 32,000 feet in some cases. Strong winds right in the mid-levels, and then at higher levels, we got some stronger winds north of there. Storm track as it continues its journey off. Eventually, by the time we get into Monday, finally getting into the cooler waters. Here are the Azores, by the way, and likely to see some strong waves there. But overall, this thing has had quite a life, and it's almost said and done. It still looks very pretty, though. It's very interesting when you take a look at it and the way those storms have been bubbling up. This was what sparked off of a front that was off the southeast coast. So we talk about why. That's why we talk about these homegrown storms, right?